Hi, it's Elaine Mitchell here. I'm really excited that you've booked in for some EFT sessions with me. Thank you very much for that. And I just thought I'd send you this email, this video, to let you know how things will work on the day and also what EFT is, because a lot of people don't really know and sometimes it's hard to explain it, and it is. When you've actually experienced it, it's so much better because you're like, oh God, yeah, that's what it means, that's what it does. But I'm just going to give you a little bit of a brief outline so that when we actually meet and you have your session, you will feel confident and comfortable as to what's going to happen. So what is EFT? Emotional freedom technique, or tapping. Emotional freedom technique is literally that, a technique to help you gain emotional freedom from the stuff that holds you back. Be that stuff, limiting beliefs, be it constantly thinking about something in your past that has held you back, drags you down, whatever, be it anger, guilt, worry, stress, anxiety, depression, anything that you know holds you back, that you want to change, but you've tried and it's been hard, or you don't know where to start, then EFT can help with that. And how can it help? It helps because we're working with the energy systems in your body. Everything is energy. We're working with the energy systems in your body, and we're working at releasing the blocks that are there, the blocks that hold us back. Now, if I just hold this up, and hopefully this will be a good demonstration for you, this is how we think in our brain. So we've got our two brain cells, want of a better word, and then we've got what's called a synaptic gap. And our thoughts fill the gap. We have the repeat patterns of thoughts. So if we have the thought of, I don't know, I'm not good enough, initially we have that thought of I'm not good enough, and we get that little connection. We keep having that thought, I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough. And then eventually it's so robust and we have that emotional connection to that. I'm not good enough. And how can you shift that? Because that is a big, thick thought. That is a big, thick, robust energy there that is difficult to move, because constantly our head is saying, I'm not good enough, I'm not good enough. And then we prove to ourselves that we aren't good enough by taking action that does not warrant our behaviour. So what the EFT does with the tapping is own the emotions. It owns the responsibility. We don't shy away from anything. We work on it, we acknowledge it, and we get through it. And as we work on it, acknowledge it, and get through it, what happens is this robust thought, what we thought we could not affect, becomes weaker and weaker, and eventually it dissipates, it's gone. So the emotion is gone for that thought. We're no longer held in that space because that space no longer exists. And then we can rebuild into something more positive. We can rebuild into what we want. And it is absolutely brilliant. That's a very quick and I think simple example of what we do. So what do you need to do when you come to the session? Basically, you need to have your camera like this. It needs to be a sturdy camera. You can't be holding it because you're using both your hands during the session, because you're going to mirror what I'm doing. So we are going to be tapping. We're going to be tapping certain points of the body. You don't need to worry about where you're tapping, because I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what they all are, where they belong, and how they work. So you need your camera to be robust. You need to be able to see me, and I need to be able to see you from the chest upwards as well. That's really important. So you need to make sure you're comfortable and you're sat nice and comfortable. You also need to have a glass of water to hand, and perhaps some tissues, because it's emotional freedom. So you may well need tissues as well. You need to bring your authenticity and your honesty, because it's your session. It's about you. The whole session is about you. What goes on in Zoom stays in Zoom. It's totally confidential. There is absolutely no judgment at all. So bring yourself, bring your authenticity, bring some tissues, bring a glass of water. If you want to bring a notebook and pen, you can. If you want me to record the session, I'm more than happy to record it so that you can use it again and again for reference. That is entirely up to you. So I'm really looking forward to working with you. I can't wait to see you on the screen and get down into this action and help you to facilitate change in your life, because it's you what's going to make the changes. It's you what's going to notice the difference. If you've got any questions at all, then please get back to me and we can sort that out as well. If I have sent you a document complete and return, then please do that before our session, because that just makes everything flow a little bit easier and means that the focus of the session is on you, which is what it's all about. I will see you very soon. I'm so looking forward to working with you. And remember, any questions, get back to me. Tap, tap. See you later.